Y'all shalom. Yeah, I want to talk about this Mayweather Conor McGregor fight. Now I ain't see the fight, but what I did see was the full interview after the fight. And from that interview, I would have to say Mayweather deserved to be the champ, regardless of what you think. You know what I mean? So I seen a lot of videos, people downing Mayweather, clowning, talking about well, he should have knocked him out in the first round. He was dancing with him or playing with him or letting the dude swing. You know what I mean? Until his arms became wet noodles, and then he worked on them. I would have done the same thing. I would have played with the dude. He talked all that crap. You know what I mean? I would have gotten there and played with him, gave the people their money worth. I mean, people actually spent money to go see a fight. Who wants to go see a fight, catch flights, go all this great distance? You know what I mean? Just to see a knockout in round one. You know what I mean? So, you're going to give the people a show. That's what people got to understand. It's the entertainment business. You got to entertain the people. So, of course, you're going to give the people what they want to see. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money involved. That's how that shit works in that realm. But anyway, regardless of the fight, you know what I'm saying? Mayweather won in spirit because during the interview, you know what I mean? He was just humble, man. You know what I mean? He was humble. You know what I mean? He humbly whooped out Conor McGregor's smart mouth. You know what I mean? He whooped him humbly. You know what I mean? He didn't talk shit during the interview. You know what I mean? He was just like, look, I ain't here to bash nobody. You know what I'm saying? The ref saved Conor McGregor's career. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Basically by ending the fight, he was saving him, not him. He was saving Conor McGregor, not Mayweather. You know what I mean? Because he was good. But overall, for a dude to talk that much shit like Conor McGregor did, and for Mayweather to be humble, that's what you call a champ. You know what I mean? You keep your peace. You know what I mean? You stay humble about it. You know what I mean? You the great. You feel me? And what you do. So you ain't really got to talk shit. You let your hands speak for you. And that's what he did. He let his hands speak for him. You know what I mean? So that was a champ move right there. You feel me? Conor McGregor, to be a martial artist, one thing about martial arts, you know what I'm saying, you must obtain discipline. And part of that discipline comes with character. And Conor McGregor, he lost in character before the fight even started. He was talking a lot of shit. He said a lot of disrespectful things. You know what I mean? I remember one time he was asked something about the Rocky Balboa movie. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, you mean all those blacks that was in there? He said, you mean all those monkeys that was in there working out? So he was referring to those black guys in the movie like a bunch of monkeys in the gym, in the gym or whatever, which is very disrespectful. You know what I mean? So he just said, so for him to be a martial artist, I don't know where his discipline is coming from. You know what I mean? He ain't getting the proper discipline and character. You know what I mean? During the interview, he was sipping on this Irish whiskey. You know what I mean? That he's coming out with and all that. So to be 28, that's a good start as a businessman or whatever. But one thing he gotta understand is character, man. Character is what makes you a winner. Even if he would have won, he still lost in character. But I'm telling you, the champ is not the champ because of who wins the fight. The champ is the champ because of the spirit and the discipline, which Mayweather has. A lot of people don't like Mayweather. They like to pick on and say, well, he can't read or whatever. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a lot of black people talking trash, hoping that Mayweather got knocked out, talking about he's too egotistical, he got too much pride. From what I've seen, from how I watched that interview, from what I've seen and how he conducted himself during that interview, he was very humble, regardless of what y'all say. You know what I mean? He was humble. In my eyes, you know what I mean? I didn't see none of that shit. I mean, why do people feel like you got to have a big ego just because you confident in what you do? If you confident in what you do, you know what I mean? Of course you going to, you know what I mean, flex a little bit here and there. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, you see who's swinging. I mean, come on. People say this shit is rigged. Conor McGregor, which is the photo you see, he's bashing Mayweather in the back of the head. Who gonna fake some shit like that? He's up in age now. Why would you let a man hit you in the back of the head like that? You feel me? Why would you fake some shit like that? And he had told the ref before the fight, he said, look, it's gonna be a lot of wild swinging, and that one thing I don't want him hitting me is in the back of the head. And that's exactly what Conor McGregor was doing, was hitting him in the back of the head. You feel me? And he don't want to go out like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali had that, I forgot what you call it, But it's almost like Parkinson's disease when you shake a lot. But he was shaking in his head and shit like that a lot. Um, he ain't trying to go out like that. He want to be a trainer. So he ain't got time to be in the ring with an MMA fighter getting hit in the back of the head at the end of his career. You know what I mean? You know what kind of damage that can cause in the long run? It's all about cause and effect. Those blows to the back of the head may not show effects right now, but they can show effects later on in his life. You know what I mean? He's an MMA fighter. I'm sure he know certain points in the body, certain nerves where he can hit, you know what I'm saying, that would cause long-term effects. You feel me? And that's what people ain't thinking about. They too busy bashing a brother because, oh, he's prideful. But look at how this dude is hammering him in the back of the head, man. That shit is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Who would fake some shit like that? I think a lot of people take this conspiracy stuff too far. A lot of y'all, man, y'all need to listen to Mary Omni. She told y'all, Killuminati, kill that shit. Y'all always talking about Illuminati, kill that shit, man. You know what I mean? You giving all your energy away to dark forces. That shows how soulless you are. You know what I mean? And you can never sell your soul. You can just lose your soul or have your light dim. You can never sell it. You don't even own it. You know what I'm saying? So, get your shit together. You know what I mean? Stop giving all your energy away to dark forces, man. Too many conspiracies going on. There's too many, man. And a lot of people call themselves enlightened. But everything that comes out of them is darkness. They always talking about the dark side, the dark this, the dark that. They doing this. How is that enlightenment? That's not enlightenment. You know what I mean? You're full of darkness. You're blind. That's how I see it. Anyway, I just want to give a shout, you know what I mean, to those of you who recognize what I recognize in a champ. A champ is a champion spirit, someone who conducts themselves in a humble way, who know that they're a winner, not by running their mouth, but by doing what they do best. They let their talent speak for them. And Mayweather, he mopped the floor with him, you feel me? You know, he gave him the business, you know what I mean? So, that's what we need to focus on as far as who's the champ. It's not just about the fight. It's about the spirit. So I suggest y'all watch that interview and see how humble Mayweather was during the interview. It was a lesson to Conor McGregor himself. You know what I mean? And that'll help him in the long run because he's like, damn, I talked all this shit to this black man, this so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? Which is American. But I know, he in his mind, he's just probably, a nigga or whatever. From the way he was acting. You know what I'm saying? That's how I perceive him looking at Mayweather. From the way he was acting before the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, that was a lesson learned right there. Like, damn, humble myself. I ran my mouth so much. You know what I'm saying? And this dude actually helped me, even though I lost. You feel me? He helped him. So, that was a lesson. So, he not only lost the fight physically, he was taught a spiritual lesson behind it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so quick to run that mouth and say such foul things. You feel me? Because that right there is not, that doesn't make a champ for real. Now, Muhammad Ali ran his mouth like a muff, I mean, come on and look. Muhammad Ali talked so much shit. I don't hear y'all saying he got a big ego. But Mayweather is different. It's a different case with Mayweather. Why do people have to be old age and half dead before our people respect them? People won't respect nobody until they die. That's when everybody want to respect them. It's like the Prodigy situation. As soon as somebody die, everybody uplift them. Because it's just like Biggie said in the song, you nobody till you die or somebody kills you. You know what I'm saying? That's why people worship death. That's why. You know what I mean? Respect the man and his greatness. Why does he have to die before he gets that respect? Everything has to be a fucking hoax. Everything is a hoax. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Sometimes you gotta fall back and just allow yourself to just relax, man. Stop being so caught up in hype, hoaxes, conspiracies, and darkness. You know what I mean? Because that's what I see going on. Had to burp. Just ate some raisins. But yeah, man. Much love to the champ, Mayweather. Feel me? He taught a spiritual lesson to that Conor McGregor, the Irishman. You know what I mean? Whooped him physically and spiritually. in the ring. And that's what you call an ass whooping.